Today we'd like to introduce the Matchmaker to you. The Matchmaker is a 3-axis joinery machine designed and manufactured by Woodworker Supply in Casper, Wyoming. The Matchmaker consists of 4 sub-assemblies: the plunge router, which is customer furnished, the router assembly, the yoke, and the 2-axis table. The router base assembly is attached to the table, which has linear motion tracks in it to accommodate the in and out motion of the table. The table consists of a yoke, a toggle clamp, table stops for left and right motion, and in and out motion. The joystick provides control of the left-right plus the in-out table motion. The joystick and handlebar work in combination to provide control of the 3 dimensions of travel with 2 hands. The Matchmaker will come to your door fully assembled. After mounting, you will need to make a few simple adjustments. This is the Matchmaker stripped to the router and the table sub-assembly. Installing your Matchmaker to your work surface is best accomplished by using the template included in your instruction manual to pre-drill holes for the mounting bolts and note the location of the lower joystick ball assembly. You may want to cut a hole in the surface to accommodate dust collection capability. See your instruction manual for these dimensions. The joint connecting the router base assembly and the table sub-assembly is a pivoting joint to facilitate the perpendicular and horizontal alignment of your Matchmaker. Shimming of the tables is fully explained in your owner's manual. The router guide rods will accommodate 4 versions of routers with power ratings of 12 to 15 amps. The router guide rods are mounted perpendicular to the router mount. The router types are explained in the Woodworker Supply catalog. The router is mounted in the following way. The table slides off easily. First, you must remove the joystick and the upper joystick retainer. Then you must remove the retainer clips for the slide rods. Remember, the retainer clips are just that. Use only the table stops to limit table motion. You remove the table and replace the rod retainer clips over the ends of the rods so that they do not slide out of the grooves. Here you can see how the table-mounted ball bearings travel on the linear motion tracks mounted to the table base subassembly. Notice the wipers on the ball bearings. They prevent sawdust buildup on the tracks. Slide the table subassembly back onto the base. It is critical to secure the track clips. The track clips prevent the table from sliding off the base during operation. Now we're going to use the joystick for another purpose. The 1/2-inch diameter rod is to adjust the table for parallel movement to the axis of the router. We have removed the table fences for visual clarity. By extending the joystick over the table, you can check the clearance between the rod and the table over the length of the rod. Spacing should be uniform. Adjustments to accomplish this can be made by shimming under the appropriate end of the table subassembly. Next, we need to adjust for parallel movement of the table to the yellow rub plate. We need full left-right travel of the table for this measurement. Set the side stops so the table won't vary in forward movement. Move the table to the extreme stop. Measure the distance from the edge of the table to the rub plate. Move the table to the opposite extreme and repeat the measurement. The distances should be the same. When you determine that your matchmaker is properly adjusted, lock down the pivoting joint and tighten all mounting bolts. Remounting the joystick is easy. Align the ball joints and insert the joystick through both joints and insert the snap ring.